Hello, and thanks again for tuning in, for listening. This is Victoria Show with me with Achievers Corner. So I hope you guys are having an amazing time. I hope your week is going great. And I hope you've been able to listen to what I shared last week. So last week I was talking about, your fight to freedom. Your fight to freedom, being able to express yourself so you can free yourself and be able to live the life that God wants you to live. And if you haven't listened to that, if you haven't seen it, yes, you can scroll down. That is the uh, previous episode before this. So click on it and watch it and leave your comment. I want to hear from you. I want to see how you're moving forward and see how you are adjusting to everything happening around you and how you've been able to express yourself, voice what is on your mind. So in this episode, I just want to share with you how to overcome your fear, how to overcome your fear and be able to achieve success. How to overcome success so you are able to achieve success. Because in the previous episode, like I said, I shared about you being able to express yourself, being able to be uh, you know be able to live the life that you want to live, to have that privilege of saying what is on your mind and reaching out. And so you may be asking, oh, Victoria, it is not easy. It's easier said than done. And I do believe that. I do hear you, and that is why I'm sharing this, to just be able for you to overcome, to see what are the things in your life that we have to overcome so you can advance in your life, so you can move forward. Because it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be tragic, having to live a life that you've been held back, that you're not able to fulfill what God has ordained you to fulfill. So that is why I'm sharing this, overcoming fear. What are the fear that is holding you back? I remember personally for me, while I was in college, one of the fear for me is fear of public speaking. I could not speak in front of people. I will really have to wait. If I have any question in the class, guys, I will have to wait until like everyone leave the class and then go, like, just very quietly go to the professor and ask question. Sometimes I will write it in a paper, my question. I will pass it on to my friend and say, please ask this on my behalf. So bad. That was my fear. Like, I could not stand in front of people. I'm telling you, if you ask me to do anything, I would do it. But for me to stand, I will never do that. So that was my fear. And as I finish college and everything, and all of a sudden I have this passion in me to be able to empower women, to be able to say something. And I was a very shy person, so I have to learn how to overcome that. So that was my biggest fear, just to be able to overcome that that challenge of standing and just saying something, because I was like, how will people perceive me? Look at this young black girl with this very strong and thick accent. How will people perceive me? I mean, what will people say? I mean, like, people want to listen to me, who want to hear what I have to say. So those were my fear that held me back. And when I reached out to people, I was able to get help. And now, God, I can't even number how many speaking I have done in front of people. So what is your fear? And I'm going to read few fears here. I don't know which one is applicable to you, so at least you can be able to see, oh, is this what is holding me down? And then you'll be able to see what you can do to really be able to move forward. So number one, it can be fear of success. Fear of, like, if I become successful as a very young person, wow, how will life be? How would that feel? What will people think of me, to say this lady is a CEO, she's an entrepreneur, she's doing something big? Wow, I don't know, I can stand that. So that may be your own fear. It might be a fear of, like, am I worthy of this? Am I deserving to be wealthy? Am I deserving to have a business? Am I deserving to be a public speaker? Am I deserving to be a coach? Am I deserving to be the leader, to be the manager? Oh, people like me don't do that. So that may be your fear, because probably maybe you've seen people that Maybe they actually think they're better than you and they're not even doing anything, and because of that you're thinking at yourself, no, I'm not worthy to lead. No, you have seen people, they've offered their position, leadership role, and they've been like, I cannot do it, I cannot do it. So they are probably afraid that I'm not worthy of this, this is so undeserving of me. So that's another fear. And another fear may be like, what will people say? Like I shared mine before. What will people say if all of a sudden you come out and say, I'm running this business? All of a sudden you come out and say, where I've been promoted. Oh my God, I got this job. Oh, I'm in this area. What will people say? Oh, I started this business. What will people say? I'm writing a book. I'm working on a book project. We are interviewing successful ladies to hear their tips, their stories, to be able to empower and encourage other women. And with all of the what I've done, that is one of the things that these wonderful ladies have said, that when all of a sudden they are leaving their corporate environment, their executive position, to start something for themselves that they really want to do, and people are saying all kind of things like, wow, you are leaving your executive position to start a business. Oh my God, who does that? So maybe what people will say, because you never know, people around you may not be used to you now moving in another direction. So what will people say? That may be your fear. Or like, how will I tell people if all of a sudden I'm doing this? Gosh, how can I tell my mom? I remember one of my mentors, Gloria Mayfield Banks. I mean, she's an elite executive director, national sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics. Actually, I'm seeing Mary Kay, she's my director. And she started, she's an MBA, Harvard. She has an MBA from Harvard University. And one day, all of a sudden, the opportunity comes to sell, to have small business into Mary Kay. And she went, she did the facial and all of those, and she signed up. And then she called her mom. She's like, Mom, oh my God, I started Mary Kay, this and that. No, she was very excited. And her mom said, what? An MBA from Harvard? You're going to be selling lipstick? Are you crazy? Do you know how much you just spent on your master program? So sometimes that's how people, I mean, it's not that they don't want you to be successful, it's just that they're just worried or concerned. So that may be your fear. But today, like I said, Gloria Mayfield Banks, you can Google this woman. I'm telling you, she's a success strategist. She has spoken in major platforms, been an encourager to women. And yes, she is still in Mary Kay, making millions of dollars. So maybe like, how will I tell people? What will people say? Or what? Or it may be a failure, fear of failure. What if I don't become successful? Oh, what if I failed? What if things don't go the way I planned? Oh, what if, what if? And what if is what if, but the thing is, until you start, before you know how the journey will be. So you can never have any experience in the thing that you've not tried, you've not done. And failure is part of success because you find a better way of doing things the next time. So fear of failure is real, but you don't want fear to hold you bound. Because people that have been successful in life, let me tell you, one of the secrets of successful people in life, those who have been very, very successful, is courage. Is courage. And courage doesn't mean there is no fear. It just means, in spite of this fear, I'm going to do something. In spite of this big, gigantic fear in me, I'm going to take a leap of faith. Okay, so fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of starting over again. You have done something in the past and now it didn't work, and now you have to move in another line. It is okay. It is okay, because this is your life, and until you try something, before you can know if it works or if it will not work for you. So I talk about overcoming your fear. So which of this is holding you back in living the life God has given to you? Which of this is holding you back in being able to express yourself and live the life that God wants you to live? You may have been stuck and be trapped in one situation because you've been impacted by one of this. And one of the antidote to fear is courage. People say fear is FEAR, false evidence appearing real. And that is true. And until you try. And so courage, courage, courage. Sometimes you may have to borrow somebody else's courage. I remember, like I said, when I started to speak and go out and talk to people, I would say, I'm talking to you because somebody challenged me to do this. So sometimes you have to borrow somebody's confidence, borrow somebody's courage in you, and say, I don't want to do it back. My director challenged me to do this. My coach, my mentor challenged me to do this, and that is why I'm doing it. So sometimes you may have to borrow courage from other people, those who have gone ahead of you. So one antidote of fear is courage, is doing the thing you fear the most. I'm telling you, you do it, and before you know it, it just becomes a natural process to you. Like I said, I started my speaking here and there so I could get better. And now I do not have the fear of speaking in public. I do not. I do not. I can speak in front of hundreds and thousands of people without any fear. So courage. And the other thing is practice, practice, practice. Because until you practice it, that is when you get better. So if you don't practice, you won't get better. No, I've done practicing of my speaking over time, sometimes to myself, sometimes to one person, 2 people, 3 people, and then from there moving forward until you get comfortable. So you do it over and over and over and over again until you get comfortable. And once you get comfortable, you become an expert. It will be like, wow, I never knew I could come this. So just try yourself. Give yourself that try. I say, you know what? I'm going to overcome this fear that is holding me back. I'm going to tell people this is what I'm doing. I'm going to be courageous and take the first step, and then I will do it over and over and over and over again, and you are going to be amazed at the result. And so again, my name is Victoria, and I believe this has helped you. If it has, please like, please subscribe, please share this and leave a comment. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know the fear you're working to overcome. And if I can be of assistance, please, I'm here sharing you on. I'm your achievement coach to help you get there. And so that being said, I don't know if you've seen this, and if you haven't seen it, this is my new tracker, my new success tool for you if you really want to be successful. Yes, so this is going to help you to overcome that fear, to get started. 90-day achievers planner. The link is below in the description. So get your copy and start working, get busy, so we can rejoice and celebrate your success in the next few weeks. You can do it. I believe in you, and I trust God that you will do it. All right, take care now. God bless you. Have a wonderful one. Shalom. Bye-bye.